Okay, I'm back. Now, I want to elaborate on the video that I made earlier about the Ferguson situation and not participating in Black Friday and the effect that that could possibly have or potentially have on bringing about change. Excuse my hair. If you saw the first video, you saw I had on a hard hat, so kind of got the helmet hair going on here. I try to keep it PG and but just in case I fail, I like to apologize in advance for the strong language. But what I was saying was I was seeing a lot of people, or a lot of black people, saying that they didn't care about what happened in Ferguson and making statements like, what does Black Friday have to do with the incident in Ferguson? Now, I'm not saying Black Friday necessarily has anything to do with the situation in Ferguson, but we can make it have something to do with the situation in Ferguson. I suggested, and I still suggest, that you go research the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955. I believe it lasted from 1955 all the way into 1956 or whatever. When you go research that, and whatever other boycott you have to research, you go look those up and you see the effect that it had and the outcome, then you understand the power of boycotting, and the power of withholding money from these companies. Because when you start to withhold money from these companies, these industries that actually run this country, then they start to pay attention to what you have to say. Then they start to comply to whatever your cause is. And we should be upset. We should be tired of things continuing to go the same way, because nothing has changed. What happened to Mike Brown was a modern day lynching. They pretty much justified his murder, justified killing him by degrading and trying to demonize his character. I'm pretty sure the young dude wasn't perfect, but he was like 18 years old, man. We all done dumb shit when we was young and have done dumb things. Hell, I'm 29, I'm probably not finished doing stupid stuff. But just because you do something stupid doesn't give people the right to take your life. And there's no way you can justify that at all. Because by that logic, that means every time you do something stupid, you deserve to be killed. You deserve to have 12 bullets pumped into you. Alright? And I mean, if you don't know the effect that boycott could have on bringing about change, then it's obvious you have no knowledge of history. And for my black people who don't care, I can understand if you have a lot going on in your life and you really haven't had the time to fully inform yourself of what's going on in Ferguson. Because I'm not fully informed also. But when you say you don't care, anything you say after that, if you have anything to say after that, which you shouldn't, but anything you have to say after that holds no weight. Your opinion holds no weight. Your opinion means nothing. Because for my people who do care, don't waste your time arguing with the ones who don't care, who obviously don't care. Because when they say they don't care, they're also saying that they have no knowledge of the situation. Because you shouldn't expect anyone who doesn't care about something to be knowledgeable about it at all. If I don't care about something, I don't care about it. I don't know anything about it. It doesn't concern me. So any opinion coming from them means nothing. Because if you can't intelligently speak about something and give an intelligent response to a subject, then you really shouldn't speak at all. You know, for those who say, what does Black Friday have to do with Ferguson? I mean, what is, you have to, for instance, the Trayvon Martin situation. Y'all went out, bought hoodies to show your support. Bought fresh hoodies. You probably already had a hoodie hanging in the damn closet, but you went out and bought a new hoodie. Went out and bought Arizonas. You went out and bought Skittles. You did exactly the fucking opposite of what you're supposed to do. You went and gave more money to these industries who don't give a damn about you. Who these industries are, these companies who are not even ran by us or anyone that look like you. I wonder how much money Nike apparel, Reebok, Under Armour, I wonder how much money they made on hoodies for unconscious Negroes going out and buying and giving your money to these industries, these companies. Notice when you start to withhold money from these companies, these institutions that run this country, because America is nothing but a big business. So the industries, the companies, they run this country. Companies like Walmart and so on, they run this country. So when you stop giving them your money and you start affecting the bottom line, you start affecting their finances, that's when you'll get their attention. That's when they'll listen. But don't go out and buy, no, you don't go out and buy hoodies and tea and Skittles. No. That's the complete opposite. What we need to do is don't spend your money unless you're spending it within the community. Unless you're spending it with a black-owned business. Power is in the money. Black people have $1 trillion spending power. Like, we spend like $1 trillion a year on bullshit. That's billions and billions and billions of dollars that does not circulate within the black community. And it's kind of hard to say community because we don't control shit. We don't own shit within the neighborhood. So we have to support each other within the neighborhood. We have to support each other's businesses. I know it's a lot of shiesty business going on with black business owners, but we got to hold the flame to their ass too. We got to hold them accountable too. Your business won't be supported if you're not providing valuable services. You know? If you're not providing quality service. But it's first thoughts. I mean, Black Friday is just a start to something greater. You know, supporting black businesses. Then more black businesses sprouting from this incident, meaning more black businesses being established to meet the demands of black consumers. Black Friday is just a start. I know you want to take advantage of all the sales and stuff like that, and many of y'all excuse might be, well, I just want my child to have a good Christmas. You still gonna celebrate Christmas? You still gonna celebrate Thanksgiving? You still gonna participate in Black Friday because you want your child to have a good holiday, good Christmas. What about a great life? I mean, what about the bigger picture? Sit down and explain to your children the situation and what's going on. Because sacrifices will have to be made, but you have to be willing to make the sacrifice. Stop making excuses. That's the only way we're going to go about seeing change and causing change to happen. But as long as you keep making excuses, shit going to continue to be the same way it's always been. I'm saying to hell with Black Friday. Boycott Black Friday. Hashtag boycott Black Friday. Get that shit circulating. Let's be proactive. A lot of y'all like, okay, well, where all these revolutionaries come from all of a sudden? Well, I mean, why now? After all this time, why now? No, the question is, why not now? If not now, then when? The time is now. There's no better time than the present. You understand? Like I said, boycott Black Friday. Get that circulating. Let's get that around. I mean, if my people are willing to get it, a few of my intellectual friends are willing to come together and go to these stores with signs or whatever, getting black people to get the hell out of line, because I'm telling you, like, if I know you, you know of me, and like we're friends, associates, or whatever, and you participating in Black Friday, it's gonna be hard for me to fuck with you after that, because you're not supporting the cause. You're not for the cause, and if you're not for the cause, then you might as well be on the same side as the enemy, as far as I'm concerned. It's time for a change. There's no better time than the present. Hashtag protest. Boycott Black Friday.